All right, guys, today I want to talk about AI, or artificial intelligence. AI isn't coming for your job, fellas. What it is coming for is your excuses. And I don't think that most men are ready for what's going to happen next. Because for the first time in our history, average intelligence, average men, won't be enough. Guys, showing up won't be enough. Having that 4-year college degree or university degree won't be enough. And doing what your boss tells you to do, well, that won't be enough. AI is about to expose something that we've hidden for decades. How little value that average men actually create. And it's not because these men are stupid, unintelligent, or incapable, but because they've become comfortable. Because comfort has been paying the bills. That is, until now. If you're new here, my name is Garrett Charles. What I do is I help men over 40 rebuild themselves physically, mentally, financially, and personally. Because the second half of your life shouldn't become about decline. It should become your greatest work, your sort of magnum opus, guys. And today's conversation might be one of the most important that we've had to date. Because this really isn't about AI, guys. It's about the man using it. Guys, you can also follow me on Instagram. I have more content there. The link is below in the bio. Let's keep going with the video. Guys, let's be abundantly clear here. AI doesn't replace men. What it replaces is average. Here's what most people and many men fail to understand. Every technological revolution wipes out people who only provide average and sort of mediocre value. Think about the factories, guys, the internet, automation, and now the same is happening with AI. History has never rewarded men who simply keep doing what they've always done. History, guys, like Darwinism, rewards adaptation, sort of survival of the fittest. And here's the uncomfortable truth, guys. Again, early in this video, many men, many of us, haven't adapted in years, right? Many of you have been running on sort of autopilot. And frankly, guys, you know it. What happens is you wake up, you commute, you attend the meetings that are basically meaningless. You watch your Netflix, your shows, your adult entertainment. The weekend comes, you go out with the boys, you sort of numb the pain, and then you repeat this for the next 40 or 45 years. That sounds familiar? Keep listening. Then many people are shocked when something smarter, faster, cheaper shows up. AI is not destroying your future. What it is doing, guys, what it is doing is exposing the fact that you stopped building years ago. And if somebody gave you that cloned ChatGPT, Claude, Cursor, every AI tool imaginable, would you still remain valuable? Or were you only valuable because nobody had a better option of you? And that question should make every man uncomfortable. It should make you lie awake at night, possibly even get those cold sweats. Because value isn't what you know anymore. It's how you think. It's how you decide. It's how you lead. It's how and what you create. It's how you solve problems, guys, not add to them. That's become increasingly difficult to automate. Weaker men or weak men want AI to do all their thinking. This is where I think society starts to get, I'm going to use that word again, guys, dangerous. The common talk is about AI making us more productive. And yes, it can do that. I think it'll make millions of men, though, more passive and even less ambitious. Crazy, guys, as crazy as that sounds, because weak men don't use tools. They don't utilize them. They surrender to them. Big difference, guys. They're going to ask AI, what should I think? What should I believe? What should I write? How do I plan this? How do I decide this? Eventually, it's going to tell you how to live. Guys, again, that goes down a very slippery slope. Technology should amplify and supplement your mind. It's not there to replace it, guys. Please understand this. And if AI actually becomes your brain, your operating system, let's call it that, you are no longer leading your life, right? You're outsourcing it to Silicon Valley. And guys, trust me, Silicon Valley does not have your best interests at heart. Guys, we've already seen this movie. We've already seen this happen. We already watched it in real time. Social media, IG, TikTok, whatever, is already started recommended what you watch. The almighty algorithm is only getting better, more advanced on what it feeds to your unquenchable thirst for doom scrolling, right? Now it recommends what you believe or what they want you to believe, right? Soon, AI is going to recommend what career you should pursue, how to raise your kids, how to, interact with your wife, what to eat, who to date, how to vote, how you fucking think. Convenience has a cost, guys. It has a heavy cost. The less you think, the less you use your own mind, your own thoughts, the weaker your judgment is going to become. And guys, solid judgment, prudent, solid, wise judgment, independent thinking is becoming one of the rarest traits, the rarest commodities on earth. All right, guys, let me talk about what I refer to as the new sort of status symbol. A lot of people may think that the future is going to sort of belong to sort of programmers and tech geniuses, techies, people that understand how to use the digital. I don't know. I sort of disagree with this. As a matter of fact, I disagree with this almost wholeheartedly. What I think the future belongs to is men who can lead and think clearly. Men who can communicate. As I said, men who can lead. Men who can sell. Men who can influence others, build trust, take responsibility and accountability for their lives. Men who can solve problems, guys, difficult problems, creating ideas worth following, right? Those are deeply human abilities. AI can produce a lot of information, guys, some of it good, some of it bad. But what AI has yet to do, it has yet to figure out a way to replace conviction and authenticity. It can't replace courage, or another word, balls, guys. And it can't replace your character. And those three things, guys, are becoming exponentially more value in the modern world. And look, for years, forever, knowledge was power. More specifically, guys, applied knowledge was power. Now, today, knowledge is virtually free. It is, I'm going to use that word again, guys. Knowledge is ubiquitous. It is everywhere. Wisdom, on the other hand, is expensive. Anybody, guys, anybody can ask AI for answers. Very few men know how to ask the right questions. That's the delineation. That's the difference. The internet rewarded information. The AI era is going to reward discernment. And that's the delineation, guys. That is the difference. The internet, that era rewarded information. AI rewards discernment. So who are the men that are going to win in this increasingly AI world? Who are the men that are going to thrive in this increasingly AI presence? The disciplined men, the curious men, the adaptable men, the physically healthy men. Yes, guys, that matters even here. The emotionally stable man. The man who learns constantly. The man who stays curious. Do you notice something here, guys? Are you noticing a trend or a pattern? None of these qualities that I just spoke about comes from AI. Where they come from is they come from inside of you. They come from your character. And again, character is going to become your competitive advantage. This is why I constantly tell men, lift weights, read books, learn communication skills, take complete ownership of everything in your life, build your health, develop your judgment, develop competence that leads to confidence. People are going to ask me, GC, how the hell does lifting weights have anything at all to do with AI? Good question, but it has everything to do with it. Because what the gym teaches and lifting weights teaches is delayed gratification. It teaches consistency, resilience, and discomfort. Those are the same traits that are exactly what separates builders from consumers. Look, guys, technology changes rapidly all the time. What never changes is human nature. Hasn't for hundreds of thousands of years. All right, guys, on a personal note. So when I left corporate America, I guess it's been about 1.5 years now, people thought I was crazy. They thought I was making a terrible decision. And many of these people thought I was flat out fucking stupid. They have their opinions. That's fine. The safe path, guys, was blatantly obvious. Keep going the way I was going. The uncertain path, well, no, that wasn't as certain. But here's what I've learned, guys, and I probably knew this in the back of my mind. Every meaningful chapter in my life started when I stopped trying to protect comfort. It started when I started building capability, when I chose to go all in on myself, when I chose to bet on myself. That's what AI cannot do for you guys. It can't suffer on your behalf. It can't build your discipline, your willpower, your iron mind. It can't keep promises to yourself, guys. It can't become you unless you let it. All right, guys, this might sound heavy, and I think it to be the case. I think we're about to witness one of the biggest separations between men in decades. It's going to separate the haves from the have-nots even more. And I'm not talking, guys, necessarily rich versus poor. Not talking about young versus old, the educated versus, I guess, sort of the uneducated. I'm talking about men who use AI as a supplement to become more capable, and men who use AI so that they never have to become capable at all. These are two completely different futures. All right, guys, let's be clear here. AI isn't the threat, right? Robots aren't going to take over the world. At least I hope not. What is, guys? What is the threat is weakness. Because every generation gets new tools, new technology. But tools are not ever going to change the man using them or holding them. A weak man is weak with AI. He is still fucking weak, right? He just produced this weakness a little faster. On the flip side, guys, a man with discipline using the AI, this man can build businesses. He can write books. He can create opportunities. He can solve problems. He can multiply his impact. He can change the world. The technology is not deciding your future, guys. Your standards are, or your lack thereof. AI is simply going to expose who you really are. Standards or no standards. So don't spend the next 5, 10, 20 years and on of your life trying to compete with artificial intelligence, guys. Spend this time becoming more deeply and unmistakably human, because that may become the rarest thing that we actually have left. Guys, if this video challenged the way you think, good. That's my intent. Share it with just one other guy who's focused on becoming indispensable, not just sort of employable. And if you're committed to, rebuilding yourself physically, mentally, financially, and personally, as I said earlier in the video, do yourself a favor, guys. Subscribe, because I have a ton more content like this coming. And guys, because the future doesn't belong to men who fear change, that fear adaptation. The future belongs to men that become impossible to replace. Guys, appreciate you. If you've made it this far, as I said, if you're not a subscriber, click that subscribe button. If the video hit home with you, hit that like and pass this on to other men. All right, guys, my time is about up here. And I just noticed that sign behind me, this one here, is not an AI sign. It's actually an Iowa poster. The Airbnb I'm staying at has a lot of Iowa memorabilia. Just kind of an odd coincidence. Could that be AI in my brain? I don't know. Anyways, guys, my time is up here today. Appreciate all of you guys. And remember, live deliberately.